Alright everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Let me know if the music is a little too quiet. But welcome to the stream. Gonna do a little bit different than... what am I saying? I'm gonna do something a little bit different than the other two streams. Not a whole lot different than what I've been doing this entire time, which is playing Guilty Gear, playing Dizzy, being the old man that I am. The stubborn old man who wants to continually improve, get better, be a better Dizzy player. But yeah, today, instead of focusing too much on Kai, because I don't want to, it's not that I'm getting bored of it, but rather well, one, I'm afraid that you might be getting bored of it, because I could do the same thing over and over. And two, you know, sometimes if you want to get better at something, you take a little bit of a break, you take a step away, and then you come back to it after some, you know, contemplation away from the thing that you're trying to get better at, which is the Kai matchup. I'm really, really bad at the Kai matchup. Zevotron has been bringing down the Kai brutal beatdowns on my Dizzy butt. But we're not disengaging entirely just yet. We'll be going back to it. And also Z's pretty busy today, it looks like. Yeah. It works out. So maybe next time we'll play some more. But yeah, FTW, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. We are going to instead just practice some drills, show you guys what I'm thinking about and what I'm trying to incorporate into my gameplay. I haven't really got an opportunity to do it against Z because I need to, well, first of all, I need to think about this sort of thing. I need to practice it, and I don't really want to throw it into a situation where I'm already trying to learn something else, which is the Kai specific matchup. Today's going to be a short stream. I decided for some dumb reason last night to stay at work, and okay, well, for corporate reasons, for, you know, big corp reasons, I stayed at work because I love it. Yeah, but in reality, what a dummy. Yeah, so I there's a lot of work to get done, and I'm like, I'll just take care of it. And I was just so in the zone that I kept going until like at least 30 or so minutes after my shift was supposed to be over, and I stayed even a little bit longer than that. I hate to admit it, but I stayed 45 minutes to get work done that I would have done today. But because of that, I slept late and I woke up late, and I'm tired, but I wanted to stream still because in me, I'm like, man, I can't let work take over my life. If I'm not gonna stream because I did a little extra work at my occupation, then I'm not really living the life that I want to live, right? I want to be doing the things that I enjoy. So I didn't get as much sleep as usual, so I'm a little tired. Today's definitely a coffee day, but I wanted to do this. I wanted to get better. I want to keep the grind, with my nose to the grindstone, you know, as they say. Yo, Sorsei, how's it going? Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. FTW says, a true Japanese mentality. I suppose maybe it's the grind mentality, right? I keep wanting to grind in Guilty Gear, but like I was at work, I'm like, yeah, I gotta get this done. One of my biggest motivating factors is just making sure that the day later, or today actually, basically it's easier for my coworkers tomorrow when they open. And before one of my coworkers left, she was feeling a little stressed about how much workload we had, kind of carrying over from the previous days. And because I've been there for like 17 years, it's like not a big deal to me. But she's only been there for like 8 months, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this and make it easier for them in the morning. And yeah, just be nice. And hopefully, and then basically the rest of the day is gonna be nice, and we can focus on other things like actually clinical work instead of grunt work. Sorsei, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yo, I've been watching your vids. Helped me a lot getting better at Dizzy. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much for checking them out. And I've been taking a little bit of a break from making the videos. So, you know, if you have any questions, you're free to join me in this journey of getting stronger with Dizzy. You know, let me know if you have any questions, man. Appreciate it. You saying that sort of thing makes me want to go back to making those videos, but I'm taking a little bit of a break of that too, until I come up with something nice. But right now, if anything, I'd like to make like a comprehensive guide for Dizzy. But before I do that, I want to make sure I like actually write out a guide. So I do have notes here, for example, and I need to redo them. I obviously need to reread my Kai notes. It's funny because the Kai notes are the most comprehensive that I have. But I'm like so bad at the matchup. And then there's Ram, Sin. These are so small. Nago. And maybe Kai is just sitting in my head rent free. I don't know. I don't know what it is. You know what it is? It's because Kai's Dizzy's husband, right? Kai. Not only does Dizzy, god damn it, not only does Dizzy love Kai, but you know who my wife's favorite character is, or at least one of them. It's Kai. So like, I can't win. Dizzy likes Kai. Dizzy loves Kai. My wife pretty much loves Kai as well. So like, I can't win. This guy's got, he's under my skin. He's got my number. He can read me like a book. But yeah, anyway, we'll get back to the Kai matchup. Louis Parsons says the only place we're getting Dizzy is not bad. The only place we're getting Dizzy is not a bad. Yeah, we're trying to get her stronger. You didn't know that Dizzy lore? I didn't realize that Dizzy lore, like my Dizzy lore, until yesterday. I was like, damn, that's why Kai. My wife has a lot of Kai merch. She's got like Kai shoes. She's got a Kai watch. I think she has a Kai perfume or something. You're grasping for gingers. How's it going? What's up? Hope you're doing well, man. Louis, hope you're doing well, man. Gear, Minnie, how's it going? What's up? You can also look at it the other way too, guy. What do you mean? I'm supposed to like Kai? No way. That guy's he's a wuss. No, FTD, I'm not even joking. My wife, she's sleeping right now, but I can get her to bring out all of her Kai, like, merchandise. I'm like Testament from the old Guilty Gear. Leave Wicked Forest alone. It is a place for her to live peacefully. Anyway, so one of the big motivations of today's stream is to show you guys what I've been doing. And what I've been doing is, or what I've been working on anyway, is this. You guys see me do this a lot, like a kind of a crossover type of situation, right? 2K2D, send a fish behind my opponent, and I air dash back and do this. But if you follow my stream and my gameplay for a while, you'll know that this is not real, especially if you do the 2K2D or the 5K2D pretty far away, because you can't really get behind the opponent and properly do a high-low. And that high-low, by the way, like, you need to be like really close to get like a really tight air dash, or sorry, dash jump air dash back JK. Get a really tight one that's relatively gapless. Not really gapless. No, it's relatively tight. You can make it gapless with the JP, but JPs are usually a little bit more susceptible to 6Ps, although it is a little faster. I like JK better. JK is more guaranteed to hit and connect with the stuff on the ground, right? So, of course, your alternative low is just to go do a 2K. You can do 2K2D again, or you can do 2K into Fire Sphere. Which, by the way, Potemkin yesterday threw me out of it, so let's just double check something here. Yeah, I guess you can throw your opponent out of it. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Alright, so just to be aware, I did not know that actually. That's funny. What? Am I not doing it fast enough? No, I guess you can just throw your opponent out of it. I had no idea. The things you learn every day. Yesterday I learned that you can throw between first and second hit of Stun Dipper. Now I learned that you can throw between 2K and Fire Spear. Okay, so not the greatest. So I've been thinking about applying 2.0 Dizzy tactics, which is instead of doing a K regular fish or KH fish, we're gonna be doing a KS fish when we see the opponent a little bit too far away, right? So if we push the opponent back, this is something that I want to get better at doing. Just doing a link, a 5D link into a fish bite, because this is going to be a more practical situation to get into an overhead than the 2K 2D. You gotta be up close and you gotta dash jump J, air dash back JK. So what are we gonna do to practice this? And you know, what are the flaws and what are the advantages? Advantages is that you can basically do it from a far away 5D or far away 2K 2D or far away sweep knockdown. Disadvantages is that it's a 20 frame overhead, although this is probably a little slower. And sometimes it doesn't connect, right? Sometimes, right? It doesn't combo. I think I did this a little bit late. So that's probably just a little, because it was a little bit late. So let's, so what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna try and do this. I'm gonna try to link or do it at full screen here, back against the corner, and if I pop them up, I'm going to do 5K 6H, and if they stay grounded because of how or rather when everything kind of comes together, when everything hits, or sometimes they get popped up, sometimes they stay grounded, we're gonna, if they stay grounded, we're gonna 2K, or we're gonna 5K 2D and just loop the pressure. So that's gonna be the drill for today. So that was grounded. And this is just like, this is an opportunity that, this is a thing that is just laying right in front of me that I'm not using, especially when I get my corner looped. Like, okay, so I feel like I get this a lot, but it gets stale. Eventually they're gonna figure it out, and eventually I'm gonna push them out far enough that I won't get the nice air dash back. Right. So we can just instead stay in front. Oh, that's another thing too. Sometimes I want to stay in front, right? I don't want to switch sides, because then my back is against the corner. Especially bad if they have defensive resources such as burst, or maybe some tension. If they block it and then wire see me, I'm all of a sudden in the corner at a negative situation. All right, so before I do some drills, let's read some of this. Yo, Ginyu Gaming, how's it going, man? You know, I like the Ginyu Force music in Dragon Ball FighterZ. I use that song in my Tokusatsu video game playlist. It's a pretty dope song. Grasping for Ginger says, bruh, I don't know if I should be proud, scared, or both. I've been teaching my 11-year-old Guilty Gear Strive, and she's doing extremely well. She's already doing very well, Jacko. You should be very proud, scared, and yeah, you should be proud of her. Super, super proud of her, but also scared that she's going to surpass ya. And that's a good thing, right? I've always I don't have kids, by the way, but there's two fears of at least two fears of me raising kids, and one of them is that, yeah, they're gonna get so good at fighting games that getting out of pools for them is gonna be like a cinch, right? It's gonna be really easy. They'll be like, Dad, it'll be like my daughter too or something, not my son. It'll be like, Dad, why are you not getting top 8? I'm getting top 8 all the time. there's that, or because I'm so focused on playing games all the time, or this is my favorite pastime, they may not like games, and then again, my daughter's gonna be not into games but into football, like American football, something that I like. Not even baseball. She's gonna hate baseball. She's gonna hate fighting games. She's gonna love American football. But yeah, that's awesome. You should be very proud, man. You gotta space yourself out 2K Dagger or 2K 2D Dagger. Okay, roger that. She ended up giving her uncle a run for his money. Her uncle is the best Testament players in EU. We're both very proud of her. All right, top player coming through. You gotta like, if that's what she truly loves to do, then you gotta make sure you encourage it. As long as that's what she wants, right? I remember when I grew up, when I was about her age, actually, I was really into StarCraft modding. 12, 13 years old, but nobody around me really helped encourage that kind of growth of wanting to put arts into games. And I made some pretty cool things as a kid that if I saw a 12-year-old or 13-year-old do that, I'm like, dude, you gotta pursue that shit. But I had nobody there for me, so be that person. Be that person for your daughter. If that's what she wants to do. Unless she's really, really good at science and she has the capabilities of becoming the best doctor or scientist in the world, and she's gonna solve like global crises. Well, I mean, still, she should do what she wants to do, whatever she loves doing. Still, how to mix up? I play Lucy. I feel like my way of opening other players is weak. Every character is a little bit different, but if you're having trouble like just opening up your opponent, look for high-low mix-ups. So what I have is 2K 2D, and then I have a 5D. Everyone has this, so 5D can get canceled into an RC if you have 50% meter. So every character has that. Lucy has more tools. She can do that hack state or whatever it is that she can apply a debuff where her instant JH is now like convertible into other things. So that's something to play around with. Arc hack. If your opponent is blocking a whole lot, then you want to transition towards strike throw. And if they're teching your throw, you want to, you can do more high lows, or you can sort of try to bait the throw. There's a lot of different ways to do that. Yo, Ginyu Gaming, how's it going? Dude, heck yeah. Ginyu Force got it back. It's so good. It's so it's got so many different ups and downs, Use Corsica back heavy charge to apply funk state and throw and strike throw. That's right, yeah. Goldo mod for Axel? Which one's Goldo? I know Jace, the space Australian, is Goldo is the guy that does time freeze. Yeah. By holding his breath. That'd be so funny. Save the world or top 8. That's right, tough choice. She's not going to surpass me, Mao. I'm not a Jackal player. I'm a May, Bridget, Lucy, and her Tesson's uncle. Brother plays Abba Slayer. Hey man, it's still a proud moment to be surpassed by your daughter. That guy wants people to save the world to be pro. That guy wants the people who will save the world to be pro fighting game players. Yeah, we gotta show that our strong players are also good people, right? Quite often we see strong players and great players end up being not so good people, but it'd be cool to see fighting game pros and the top level players also do cool things, Yeah, try it out. Yeah, Goldo stops time. That's right. Okay, so let's do some practice drills. 2K 2D. If I'm too close, this won't work, right? We can still get we can probably still get some form of no, we can't get nothing. It's not even good on I bet it's not even good on block, right? So on block, let me block this. -18, so easily punishable. So this is something that you want to do when you're a little bit far away. Right. If you're too far, if you're too far, it might be a little bit more difficult to get the overhead. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Two different. Yeah, it might be harder to get it meaty. Okay, I got it meaty, but it didn't connect. If that's the case, I wonder if we want to be pushing them back to close slash. Oh, I mean, that kind of works. I guess you can block the second hit. So... Okay, look at that. Yeah, if you're too far away where the 5D won't connect with the fish bite, I guess you do a close slash to do a meaty close slash, something active on their hitbox that pushes them back, so it kind of spaces out the 5D better. I was afraid this would be kind of difficult to time, or rather difficult to space out properly, but it's not as temperamental as I thought. And then of course if they get popped up, you get a better conversion. So we just need the awareness to either 5k 6H or 5k 2D. Yo, that chap, good morning. You excited for the Blue Jays versus Padres game today at 6 o'clock? Good point. We gotta watch it for FD. Let's test it out. So if they FD here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, gotta watch with the FD and the IBFD. I wonder if you can just like flush up. Sometimes if you just like do a full-on dash, you get enough dash momentum. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. But one of the problems with this, sometimes you just get thrown. Okay, yeah. So you want to like flush up dash, and this will be okay. Okay. Hey, look at that. Not bad. And of course, I guess you could do close slash. (2D). Let's get them to. Let's do 2D. I want them to block the first hit, right? Block after first hit. Huh. Okay, hold up. What do you want to do here then? So that's not going to pick up. Maybe 2D into Fire Spirit? Oh wait, 2D. How about this? Close slash 2K 6P. Oh, I don't know. Okay, hold up. Maybe it's just 2K 2D. Maybe it's not. I guess there's that. Yeah, but this, I guess the problem here is that close slash into 2K. Oh, I guess that this trapped him. This close slash is not possible block though, right? It's hold up. -1. But I guess I guess if you time your close slash act media enough, it becomes more than just -1, right? Yeah, you can make it. I guess you can make it +3, which I guess they shouldn't be pushing buttons there in case you've done a media enough close slash and you have time to. Maybe we can auto time something. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're working on stuff. I didn't realize I'd kind of get this deep into this, but this is actually kind of cool. All right, let me read some of this. Grafton for Ginger says, I would cry happy tears if my daughter followed both mine and her uncle footsteps and become worldwide tournament fighting game. Yeah, you should watch. If you haven't watched it already, you should check out High Score Girl on Netflix. It's about this girl named Akira Ono who becomes a basically a worldwide strong Guile player. But there's a new anime out right now, right? Fighting, what is it? Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games or something like that. I hear that's pretty good. I saw some clips of it. I wasn't sold on it because of how much, like, I don't know. There's too much shoe-ins of like fighting game culture in it, which I should be proud and happy about. But it's like almost too much in the trailers that it was kind of cringe. It's like, yo, these guys these girls play fighting games. Check out this Mad Cat stick. Check out this Razor stick. You know, all these different references to fighting games. You know, it almost sounds it feels a little bit too forced. But I mean, I get it is a love letter to fighting games. It's I think maybe it's just a little bit too much Street Fighter to me, not enough other fighting games. I don't know. But anyway, maybe I'll check it out once it gets a dub. So morning says Chap, I will not be watching, I'll be driving. Hey, you know what? You can put it on the radio. Although if you have your date if you have your date in the car listening to MLB, that could either spark conversations or it can go real bad, I guess. Did you see the Robert Tech I posted? I got someone with it a couple nights. I haven't checked it out yet. No, I should be checking it out though. Anti-Robert Tech? Ooh, okay, I like it. I like anti-anything tech. Anti-robo-husband tech. I appreciate that. Disney looks extremely fun, says Grasping. To be honest, I might bring her for a spin, but I really don't like learning more than 3 characters at a time. Rich matchup and situation. Yeah, I mean, I'd say she's fun should be fun. Fun to play. But, you know, if, yeah, it is a lot of work, I find, for Dizzy. If you want to keep winning, yeah. So Nothing Number says, young ladies don't play fighting games. To be honest, in the manga, it wasn't like that. It's not as egregious in the manga since it didn't have Street Fighter. Yeah, it feels too Street Fighter, doesn't it? Like, it's not like I don't like Street Fighter a whole lot. I don't mind it. I play Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5. But the fact that there's just so much Street Fighter in it is like, eh. I mean, I guess they had to like get the rights of some fighting game, and Street Fighter would be the most popular, I suppose. Would there be time for Charge 6H to start the string? There might actually be, yeah. So, I'm not too picky when it comes to anime. I've watched entirety of One Piece and 3 times over. Might check it out. Yeah, I mean, it's like yeah, High Score Girl it's like a rom-com slice of life, I'd say. I'm not too picky. Okay, Street Fighter is John fighting game. Yeah, that's true. I get it. I assume Capcom funded the anime to market Street Fighter 6. It makes sense. I mean, it's Street Fighter. Everyone loves Street Fighter, right? Everybody knows Street Fighter. Alright, so let's keep doing some drills. Drill this into my muscle memory. Alright, so we'll do... Yo, Kenry, how's it going? What's up? Is it Collard Greens again for for breakfast, collard greens and I don't know what else. What do you eat with collard greens? I have no idea. All right. I'll be a little too far away, I think. So, like, if... I had a funny thought. If that new anime... Wait, here's my thought. You know that there's anime fighting games? And then there's, like, regular fighting games for the, I don't know, for the people who do not want to associate with anime. You can argue that Street Fighter is the most anime fighting game out there, right? So all these people who are like, "You anime fighting game, I don't want to play that because it's not so manly, and I want to be manly and play some Zangief," you know, something like that. I don't know what they actually say, but to me it sounds like that. Street Fighter is like the most anime. It's so anime, they made an anime about people playing Street Fighter. 2 animes about it. And like, I think I can count more Street Fighter anime than I can Guilty Gear anime. Right? Is that weird? Alright. But I guess it doesn't... Well, you know what? It does have anime like aesthetic to it. It is its own anime. Alright. So I guess if we're a little bit closer, then we can go into just doing a 5D. If we're too far away, then we do close/5D. Or you know what? Let's just do 5D. Why not just 5D it? It's just 5D. Just 5D. There we go. Gotta get better at this lane. It's a mix-up that's just sitting in front of me. Too far, so we'll /5D. Huh. Yeah, I guess maybe we just keep getting pushed farther and farther back. There we go. Nothing number says, I don't know if I can watch young ladies since they made the MCs Ryu and Cammy mains. That's why I like High Score Girl. The main character plays well, she doesn't play Guile, she plays Zangief. I like the, what do you call it, juxtaposition of a small little person playing Zangief and like winning. You gonna watch it with my hubby? It seems entertaining enough. I'm curious to see if they make a dub of fighting that fighting game anime. Right? And if there's a dub, how they would localize it. Like, will they use terms that we use, like option select, safe jumps, wake up DP? You know, will they say all that? Like, we even say Okizeme. We don't say, like, offensive wake up pressure, you know? I'm super curious on what the dub would be, and if they would like bring in any kind of sort of experts. You know when they make like medical anime, they bring like some doctor or some medical expert to just make sure that they're just not saying weird stuff, right? I wonder if they'll bring like an expert, and I will like. I mean, okay, so if it's someone like Justin Wong, I'd be very like. That'd be cool to bring in Justin Wong, but I think bringing someone like Justin Wong is more for the name, you know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just maybe I just don't like Justin Wong. But I guess what I'm trying to say here is like I could see that. I could see me like in the credits, you know, Justin Wong, Maximilian, all these people, these fighting game experts are brought in to like make sure all the lingo is correct. But then you're just gonna hear like Street Fighter lingo, right? You're not gonna hear, I don't know. So I don't think it's not like I don't like Justin Wong. I don't think. I think it's the idea of like, you know how like they make a new Studio Ghibli anime and they instead of bringing in someone who's like an actual expert of voice acting, they bring in like Liam Neeson or something like that, or Keanu Reeves, just because it's the name. Maybe that's the vibe I get in this kind of headcanon that I have. Yeah, anyway, we're curious. Jobless reincarnation to MC as a Disney. I mean, that's true. I don't like that show though. I watched it a bunch and then it just fell off for me. I think I watched it because the main character was a Disney main. Dragon. I'm gonna watch my hobby. Speaking of fighting games, though, I'm very intrigued at the new Avatar fighting game. Top looks very interesting to play. I hope they do the Into the Spider-Verse thing where they have a little blurb at the bottom to clarify definitions. Oh yeah. That'd be cool. But yeah, we don't claim him. Yeah. I have the same exact Dizzy figure. Yo, Danny, how's it going, man? What's up? Danny Phantom. That's a show I didn't watch as a kid, even though it was on TV. I think I was too old for Danny Phantom, man. I was watching, like, Monster by Mistake. He's a monster by mistake. Reboot. Beasties. But Danny Phantom wasn't one of them. I'm sad to say that. But I remember that show. It's like in the same kind of time frame as like the Cowardly Dog, or you know, Ed and Eddie. That reboot, yeah, reboot's sick. You guys called it Beast Wars, but in Canada we called it Beasties. I don't know why. Probably some copyright thing. You know, I used to watch a lot of like garbage cartoons, and I just liked them because they were different. There's one show called, I think it's called The Adventures of Captain Redbeard, and I thought the theme song was really cool. But like, all my friends would be like, "You watch Captain Redbeard? That show is trash. That show is so stupid." Like, and I'll start singing a song in my head anyway. Like, hey there, Captain Redbeard sails around. He's the greatest pirate. I don't know what it actually is. Do you remember that, chap? That and Cyber 6. That was a show that transcends time. Cyber 6. You gotta be careful how I say that. Cyber 6-7. Oh man, Cyber 6-7. Not Captain Redbeard. Captain Redbeard. Captain Redbeard, not the captain between Calgary and Edmonton. Come on, man. I like the Tick. Spoon. Captain Redbeard. He's the greatest pirate. He'll see you between Calgary and Edmonton and fly away. Danny says, "Hey, I'm a Tekken player, but I learned about Dizzy recently, and now I'm learning Guilty Gear. I found your Twitch, and thank you so much. How's it going, man? I'm just yapping right now, but thanks for saying that. I really appreciate it, man. I'm not doing a whole lot, but I wanna get better at this. I genuinely miss her, dude. Captain Redbeard. I got some good friends who live in Red Deer. Some dear friends. My dear friend Shikanoko. Ammonite, how's it going? What's up? Alright, so this is what we're going to be doing. I'm going to try to get used to it. Especially when I get my opponents in the vortex. Right? If I do this and I push them out a little bit too far for me not to be able to back... Or, for me not to be able to do an air dash back kind of mix up. Right, we're just gonna opt in to do one of these, and we can go and do other things here too. All right, so that's mix up number 1 that I'm gonna try and do. Mix up number 2 is after Ice Spike. We get this a lot. I usually do something like this. This is the Daiji special, as I call it. Either I go in for a grab, or I go and do a strike. And the strike should go into a really nice Ice Spike combo. Right. And if we end up doing, if we do 2P, 2P instead of 2P, 2K, 2P is a safe jab against 11 frame reversal. So I believe Dizzy does have 11 frame reversal. I'm going to do 2P, 2K. And we'll hold back. Right. And if I super this, I should be able to get through. Right. Yeah. But instead, if you do 2P, 2P, you're going to safe jab that. And then if you end up hitting them, then you can continue the combo. There you go. Good big combo. For example. Yeah, Danny. Nice to meet you, my friend. Hajime mashite. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I'm not actually Japanese. I'm Vietnamese masquerading as Japanese. Yo, J Crow. How's it going? Johnny Bravo was my favorite. Hey, mama. What did you say? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Johnny Bravo. I remember when Johnny was first recognized as a top tier in Xrd, and everyone was just posting Johnny Bravo with a Johnny hat. Nice to meet you, my friend. Tekken, eh? If I play Tekken, I'd play Lydia. Lydia seems like a really cool choice. They both have sunglasses. That is true, Melatonin. Hi, how's it going there, Melatonin? Hope you're doing well. I need a little bit of melatonin. I haven't been sleeping very well. Okay, so there's this, right? But oftentimes, if I opt into the strike version, you know what I've been doing for melatonin? I've been eating kiwis. I've been trying to eat 2 kiwis before bedtime. And apparently that has some studies to prove that, or help show that it helps with sleep. I think it's a little bit of the melatonin, but I've read somewhere that it's also a little bit of serotonin increase, and that should help. So I've been doing that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Instead of just 2K, actually, no, we can do 2K, 2K. I'm gonna get them to block the first hit, crouch block, but not stand block. So I guess what we can do, after 2K, we can do a 2K again. I think it's airtight. Let us see. Yeah. So I can't backdash. I can't throw. I can't hold up. So let's backdash once again. Oh, not there. Lydia's a pain in the ass. Is badass, but also a pain in the ass. Yeah, I like her because of karate. I used to do a lot of karate as a kid. I should still be doing it. People don't believe me when I say I have a black belt in karate, but it's true. So if you want to go for high, instead of just doing nothing, going for another 2K, we can cancel it into 5D. I need to do this more. Alright. And maybe I shouldn't be doing this combo because it doesn't work anymore. Previously on X-Men, if you did this, it should connect into Ice Spike into a full combo, but it doesn't do that no more. Or does it? No, I don't think it does. This used to be a combo. So instead, perhaps we'll just do Ice Spike, or we just let it rock, and then Wings of Light. That might not be a bad idea. Just don't do nothing. Right? Don't do nothing. Give yourself time to activate Wings of Light. Go into some win condition here. And then some mix up. Into another mix up. And then kill. Yeah, melatonin, I hope you're doing well. I could use some melatonin. I'm so bad at sleeping. How Wrongmain and Tekken here have been since he was first introduced. Taekwondo. I like I was gonna call him Huawei. Howrang. All legacy characters. They're gonna bring back legacy character Kangaroo, right? I really enjoyed the trailer they have for the Kangaroo character. Been looking at past streams. I want to pick up Dizzy. Hell yeah, dude. Found you through YouTube videos. Let's go. Thanks for checking me out. Really appreciate it. I put a lot of work in those videos, and if I'm being very frank, they're a lot of work. Because they're a lot of work, it gets intimidating to make another video. So hopefully I'll make another one soon, though. Alright, chap. You have a good day at work, man. So this is the other mix-up. Alright, so let's just program my body to do this. 5 meter. Selfie, how's it going? What's up? Oh, and we want to do the I just want to cancel that. I guess I don't really need a forward RC. Yo, Gorgonzola, how's it going? What's up? How was yesterday's set against Kai? Did you feel like you discovered new things / answers to things? No. I felt bad. Oh, I felt so bad. The first 3 matches were good, but I need to work on it more. I know I felt pretty good. If I'm being completely honest, my knee-jerk reaction is to say no, I didn't learn anything. But I think I learned to be more confident against the character, right? And you know, Z is a really strong player, and I gotta remember that. But in terms of fighting Kai, what I've realized, how do I want to set this up? Let's do this. What I realized is that setting up ice field is very, very important. And I also realized that I'm really bad against people approaching me in the air, especially when they have some sort of projectile, right? They can have like an airsoft projectile, but I can't be afraid of it. So like for instance, I set this up, Kai's jumping in on me like that, and I'm like for some reason afraid to 6P. So I need to get better at that. But I think applying more ice field really helps. Back for a second, I heard the Kai thing. You learn the ice floor more. That's true. That is true. But because I got my butt kicked so bad yesterday and the day before, and the score hadn't changed, in my mind I was thinking that I hadn't improved at all, which isn't the case. As I'm playing, as I'm improving, Z is also improving, my training partner, learning the matchup more. So my gimmicks work a lot less, and it forces me to kind of think about what I need to do fundamentally to start winning matches, which is like anti-airing, not being so you know, ambitious with a lot of my neutral instant air dashing, not being in the air as much, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, the footsies. The footsies OG-san, that's right. Getting better at the footsies. Realizing that footsies, they're not very good without Ice Field against Kai. Kai, no doubt, is stronger at challenging this neutral, challenging Dizzy in this neutral state than Dizzy is. And that should be a no-brainer. He should be like that. That's just how he is, because he doesn't have a lot of these other tools to open up opponents, as well as say Dizzy or Milia or any high mix-up character Alfeld, right? He has mids and throws and some lows basically, right? So he needs to leverage his, I use that word a lot because I'm watching a lot of baseball. He needs to leverage his strengths, which is his ground and neutral. And if I'm losing here, I shouldn't be feeling too bad about losing in this kind of neutral state. I should be accepting it and realizing that I have my own strengths, which is Ice Field. Where can I place Ice Field safely? And one of the things I'm realizing is that, obviously you don't do it right like that, right? You never want to be throwing out a projectile that can be punished so easily in a neutral state, even at full screen, right? Maybe against certain characters, but not against Kai. He can just start running before you activate Ice Field, and he's got the momentum, right? So like when he's in the air and you tag him with the tip of the iceberg, then you activate Ice Field if he's far away enough. Like stuff like that, being able to recognize that helps. That's sort of an epiphany. But yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and play some matches though. But feel free to keep asking questions, and I'm gonna try to yap more as I play. In a guy, okay. Are you worried of it coming out too late? The 6 speed? That could be it too. Yo, Gronger, how's it going? You're right. Stretch. I think so. I think, okay. Here's the thing. I don't like making excuses for myself. I'm just not 6Ping good enough, right? Is what I'm trying to tell myself. But if I'm being really objective with the situation, me and Z, we don't have the greatest connection. It's 150 MS, right? So when I see that, nice, a Kai play, let's go. When I see that, I'm a lot less inclined to 6P. Alright, let's do this. So if I may ask, since I'm the type of player that shines in neutral and loves holding neutral, how is Dizzy's neutral game? Hold on. More kayak. Hold on. Maybe I'll answer in a sec. How is loves holding neutral hostage? How is Dizzy's neutral game? Not as good as Kai's. Okay, so again, give me one of these. Put everything we learned to the test. That could have been a ice field. Bro. Can do a gimmick. I'm not gonna kill because of damage proration. I'm gonna ice field here. It's a safe spot, relatively. I think ice field's gonna. No, let's burst that. Did somebody say 6P? Yeah, I gotta do it more. I'm realizing there's a reason. There's a lot of reasons why I don't 6P a whole lot against Kai. And sometimes it's because of the connection. Watch the burst. There it is. That was a pretty deep throw. Oh shit. That's how I usually lose, eh? Okay. No worries. I could have punched that. Alright. I like this. Fierce again. Alright. That was silly. The second round should have been mine for sure. Alright. I thought I could just be patient with like just taking grabs, but it's okay. I remember I'm not playing against Z. I'm playing against a different type of Kai player. One in which we can take advantage of certain matchup things. Okay. Just readjusting my GPS. I gotta, how do you say, rerouting. Okay, I'm still just messing stuff up that I shouldn't be. Yeah, I got a new strat. 2H on read. 2H is risky. You know what I need to do more is probably Mikhail's sword on the dash block. And gotta stop doing that. Oh. High classic. Okay. Alright, let's go. You don't do frame kill, just empty jumps? Yeah, basically. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I do frame kill. I don't always. I was thinking about doing gamma ray, but that wouldn't work there. I'm gonna incinerate SJH. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yo, Queen Dizzy, that's right. Psychopath. Yeah, frame kill. I'm doing a few frame kills actually. Some safe jab situations. I believe I'm doing that. We can do some frame kills. Okay. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, let's walk back a little with punish. Oh, no. Nothing with punish there. What am I doing? Okay, whatever. It worked. It didn't actually work. I just did stuff. Okay, the lighting is weird on my camera here. Okay, I think the practice is helping. Too much sun coming in here. We're still doing the Kai matchup, I guess. That's okay. Yo, 6P FTW, you see that? That was sick. Oh, got it. Oh, yep. Yep, I still gotta be aware of that. Sundecker always gets me. Okay. Improvement is paying off. 2S round start. I remember seeing Luna do that a lot. Seems to work there. Oh, I shouldn't just cancel into Fire Spear. Yo, although I could have just killed with the 6P into Mikhail's sword, but FTW tech, just 6P the guy. You know what? You might be right there. Okay, it's paying off. I forgot to use my nasal spray today. Gotta shake well before using. This is a corticosteroid nasal spray. Oh, I got Prime at first. It's a new one. There you go. Two sprays into each nostril once daily. You want to spray it away from the center of the nose. If it's your right nostril, slightly towards your right eye. Because if you spray towards the middle of the nose all the time for these corticosteroid nasal sprays, you can damage the middle wall. You don't want to do that. And it's two sprays. So what I always suggest is doing one spray, wait about 30 seconds to a minute and do it again. Because if you do two consecutive sprays, the first spray oversaturates your mucous membranes, and the second spray doesn't really do a whole lot. Does it have xylometazoline? No. This is fluticasone, corticosteroid. The xylometazoline or Dristan or Otrivin, those ones are kind of dangerous to use. A little bit high, too much high ping, I think, because you get massive rebound congestion. I don't ever suggest using them for more than 1 or 2 days. But if you could just avoid using them, that would be best. But they work pretty good. How they work is that Dristan and all that, the xylometazoline, is that they yeah, you're a junkie for it. Is pretty addictive. Unfortunately, it is a very addictive thing because of the rebound congestion. Just make sure you don't use a whole lot. It activates your sympathetic nervous system, right? So like think about when you're running away from a bear, or you're in the corner and you're fighting against Leo. Flight or flight response is at a high, right? And then what happens is that your body has these mechanisms to increase oxygen flow into your entire body, or into parts of your body where you need to run away or fight or flight. So that includes opening up your airways, opening up your lungs, increasing blood flow in certain areas, increasing your heart rate, your blood pressure, shutting down systems that aren't needed at the moment, like your bladder and your intestines, like, or at least slowing them down. So like that spray, xylometazoline, activates sympathetic nervous system locally. So if you spray too much, you're gonna get like increased heart rate and that sort of thing. I'm gonna far slash round start. Shit! I could have got 2S or 2H there. Oh. That's a little bit too close. But at least we went for it. Apparently you can 6P that. Someone told me. Oopsies. Got the right idea. Alright, let's go. Let's do far slash again. Oh boy. Come on, ice field, save me. Yeah. No, we'll keep the corner. Or keep the side. Nice throw. I'm gonna burst. Whoa! What a god. What a god! Should I be using Dizzy 5k more as a poke neutral? I mean, it depends whether you're using it too much right now, or if you're not using enough, then yeah. I could learn from using 5k more neutral. It depends on your matchup too, you know? And it depends on your opponent's leniency to like run up in 6p. I need to do it more. It's fast and it's safe if they block it. Yeah, it's a good option overall. But not the only option you should do. That was very silly of me to do that. Nice showing the use. Yeah, I'll use it more right now. So like, because it can recover fast enough for you to block if they jump. Okay. Gotta mix it up though. It's also, because if it tags your opponent in the air, it's kind of nice. Oh shit. Chap says, while I'm working, I had an interesting Dizzy theory idea. Option restriction. Dizzy is really good at it, so I wonder if highlighting specific options might be interesting. Like how P-Fish restricts air movement. I guess so, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't completely do that. But it does get them to interact with something here. Yo, Dyke Nikem, is that like a Duke Nukem reference? They call me Wile E. Coyote in the business. Wile E. Coyote, how's it going, man? You ever, did you ever have any success with catching that Roadrunner? A pesky Roadrunner. Oh, I guess I could have killed her. Watch the grab. Yo, 6P. FTW. Let's go. Can't wait to get that skin. Yeah. You gotta keep playing more, or you gotta spend money. Either or. Duke Nukem. FTW says, oh, by the way, I got a question. Can you tell when you're using S and H fishes? Can you tell when you're using S and H fishes what you're thinking when you pick to use? Okay, sure. So, most of the time it's gonna be, like in neutral, I put the farther, usually in neutral it's the farther fish, right? Because I want them to go to the opponent quicker. Sometimes I'll hang the P fish back a little bit. Because like I'll do a PS fish. Nice. Because I want more time for it to be in the air. So the more time is in the air, the longer my opponent is going to be restricted from any kind of aerial movement, or they'll have to think about it more in the air. Knockdown situations, it depends. But for the most part, it's going to be a KH fish when I don't know anything. Like if I'm just turning my head off, brain off, it's KH fish like that. So KH fish, get him closer. That hurt. The KH fish is usually just to guarantee, help guarantee that it's a attack interval 1, right? It hits on their wake up. Right, so I can close on them a little bit more like that. Sometimes if I want to cross over, it's just a K neutral fish. And now I'm trying to get used to doing the KS fish when it's a longer, far-reaching knockdown. Here it's going to be KH fish, because that's all my setups revolve around KH fish right there too. After 2K, after Ice Spike, run up 2K2D, it's always going to be KH fish. Sometimes it's a P fish for me if I want to go for some weird overhead type of thing. So it's going to be a KH fish. That one is specifically KH fish because that's what works in that particular thing I'm going for. 5H uses? Oh yeah. 5H is really nice. I mean, I could be using it more in this matchup because of because Baiken can and usually wants to do a run up on one of those moves, right? A low profile attack. And surprisingly, 5H has a really good low hitbox. The problem with 5H is that you're more susceptible to a lot of kind of aerial movement, and Viking usually wants to like approach you from the air. Like one of Viking's, there's a Viking player thing I think too, right? And it's enabled by the lack of a lot of options Viking has. Is that she likes to incinerate JS, right? Which isn't really, you know, if they do that against this 5H, they're gonna get in, right? It's this. So that's when you do P-fish, and now you're covered, right? Your air is covered, relatively speaking. It's not perfect. I gotta watch out for a gun, by the way. The meter, there it is. So 5H is much better when you have P-fish out, because then it restricts, it mitigates any kind of counters to 5H, and kind of like more how do you call this, like a committed grounded button. But you gotta, the thing is you have to set it all up, right? And she can sit at the outside the 5H range. She can sit outside 5H range and do like H Kabari or something like that, right? So it's not something that we should 100% rely on, but I'm just showing it right now, just for demonstrational purposes. That's why I like 2H, or rather 2S. It's a faster button. It doesn't reach as far. And you can recover, generally speaking, fast enough to block if they incinerate JS. But it's just more stubby, you know? Yeah, 5H is pretty good against characters that find aggressive. Alright, I'll do one more match. So that was a KH fish. KH fish here as well. Keep him in the corner. Gotta be careful with the H follow-ups when you're in the corner, because sometimes they just float out of the stage. Nice blocks. Nice. I shouldn't have full slash there. There we go. So right here, I'll probably P-fish, PS-fish, or just regular P-fish. There you go. Staying outside that range. Ah! Nice. Yeah, 2H is a very situational anti-air, correct. It covers more space, but, I mean, it doesn't actually have, like, any nice anti-air how do you say, hitboxes? No, that's not what I mean. Yeah, it's really slow. You have to kind of anticipate them being in the air, or if they be in the air for too long. Nice block. For example, if they're Milia, sometimes it's nice just to throw out and then she'll just fall into it. But against someone who's more scrappy like Viking, I wouldn't do a 2H unless like you know it's coming. The jump in. Better. Change things down. I'm just gonna ice field. Nice. Alright. I said that was gonna be the last one. But can I really leave on a loss like that? I'll rematch. I'll rematch just for a little bit. Let's play. I'm gonna talk less and play more. The classic from the guy. Aren't you ready from a robo-ky? Your robo-ky would probably be my dizzy. Alright, we'll get some more bursts here too. I gotta be able to like RC that on reaction or something. Feel so slow. I mean, you do play chip, so I should be getting blown up for that actually. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. Nice 6B. Oh, not dead yet. You're seeing? Oh, what a god. Alright. Well, I can't leave on a loss, and I couldn't leave on a win, so we'll leave on this one. That worked? Okay. Yeah. My Viking's gonna walk back. Okay, we'll take it. Oh yeah, let's go. Except I could have just killed. I could have just... Oh, you know, I could still just kill. Yo, Vikan, how's it going? Who is your dream guest character? A2 from Nier Automata. I want them to show the Nier Automata trailer to make it look like it's 2B, and then just be like, it's A2. That'd be so sick. Alright, we'll do one more. I can't just leave on a win. fair. Oh, that was sick. Let's go. Right. Joseph Joestar's a dream. Yeah, I mean, if we're picking one, it's A2, but I've got a list, and the list involves JoJo Bizarre Adventure characters. How about Kirito from Sword Art Online? That would be an evil one. That would be so evil if they did that. Asuna. I'm gonna do a fake out. Nice grab. Oh! That was sick. How do you have off-G music? I think you have to... You just get it, don't you? Oh shit. I need to set my playlist as well. Well done. Okay, I went for it. Let's go for a throw. No! They got guns incoming, isn't it? Oh boy. There it is. Yes! They call him the Wile E. Coyote, they call me the Roadrunner. Alright. Do we leave on that? GG's? Nah, we can play one more at least. Up to you, up to you. Last one for real, for real. Bill, GG's. Okay, sounds good. Duke Nukem. Oh, never mind, let's go! Alright, last one for real. Winner buys the other Tim Hortons. One of us gotta do a Timmy's run, alright? I hear 2K is good against 2H. I don't know. Yo, Fox, I know. How's it going? Yeah, I think I should be getting destroyed for that, by the way. That could have been a nice, Could have been a nice, I forget. What was I gonna do? Nice thing. Oh. All right. I'll send you money so we can get some Timmies. I'd like a medium double. Alright, GG's for real, for real. You need your own character to add music to the playlist. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Alright, Dyke Nikem, aka Duke Nukem? GG's. Yeah, aka Wily Coyote. Hope you're doing well. But you have the song, doesn't make sense. Oh, like you can fish for the song, but you need the character to actually put it in the playlist. I gotta figure out my own playlist here. Let's do that real quick. Although I don't actually play the game music. I might put the game music on there. Like, alright, so how do you do this? Shared playlist? Oh, I guess maybe this is like if we play these characters. What are these numbers? So if I play, for example, Dizzy, I can be like, but can I filter this? Yeah. Availability, title. Can you apply like a negative filter? Anything but Strive music? Question mark. Oh, here we go. Filter. Oh, I see. So let's do Guilty Gear XXX. I want, obviously, She. I want Bloodstained Lineage. What? I got Fish for it still? Okay, whatever. Momentary Life is good. Okay. Alright, let's get some Isekai music going. Oh, I don't have very much songs. I would put Riches in Me. For now, Push a Bush. Alright, and then Xrd music. We'll do Lily of Steel is pretty good, not gonna lie. I like that. Diva of Despair. Let's go. That's Ram's music. It's got bagpipes on it. I like it. Mondon? I just don't need that. Okay, we need to do more fishing, I guess. So this is my playlist so far. Lily of Steel, Diva of Despair, Push a Bush, Momentary Life, She. There we go. Save and return to main. Okay, there we go. Thoughts on robo-ky? I like robo-ky a lot. I think, not gonna lie, I've been itching to play the character, but I feel like people don't want to watch me play the character. If that makes sense. I mean, at this point, right? We're at a point where like robo-ky, people are already watching who they want to watch for robo-ky. And I really shouldn't be doing things because of the views or anything like that, right? But you know, playing Dizzy not only is something that helps enrich me become a stronger player, but also a lot of people just want to check me out or check out, not me out, but check out what I'm working on for Dizzy, and maybe like I can help other people along the way with the same character. But I like robo-ky. They made it a lot more bearable to do a bunch of fishing. Okay, maybe we'll do some fishing and get some music. I just created my GGST playlist on YouTube. Was a game changer. Yeah, me too. Nothing wrong with trying out new characters. I checked out a lot of your Unica stuff. Yeah, I think yeah, maybe I will do that at some point. I mean, I'll need to know how to fight against robo-ky at some point, and playing the character is a pretty good way to kind of figure out how to play against if I'm having trouble against the character. But I've seen, you know, when people play robo-ky against me, I've noticed a lot of things that maybe I should be doing. Nice. When I'm playing robo-ky, maybe we'll play against Space Danny's robo-ky and with my own. Foxon says, "Hey Nagai, I finally reached Diamond 2 last night. Any advice to push from 2 to 3 then Vanquisher with Dizzy?" It's hard to tell without seeing your actual gameplay. So Fox, if you're on Discord, if you're on the Discord, just message me with some matches and I can give you some more concrete advice. Otherwise, it's just gonna be very general stuff like never give up, make sure your combos are clean, and make sure your setups are clean, right? hard to know. DBC Loop, how's it going? Taking a break from Kaigon only to go through the robo-ky Kaigon. True. Don't tilt queue. Yeah. Tilt queuing is not, you know, not good. Do this. Oh. Yeah, tilt queuing costed me like at least 150 points, especially when I was fighting a bunch of guys. So yeah. Once you're ready to stop, just stop, you know. Don't push yourself. No. Just a pixel. Oh, right, the YouTube. Right. Okay, Foxhound, let me do something real quick. I'm gonna copy that link. So just give me 1 second here. Just 1 second here. Space Dandy, we'll play more, of course. So in about a minute from now, just refresh. It's gonna be in the bottom of the description of the video there. 1 second. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna comment. Oh no, I can't do that. I'll just change the description real quick. So if you scroll down to the bottom of the description of this of the VOD, I'll hide the link there. There you go. Okay, it should be up now. So if you refresh the page, hit the description button, you'll see it. Oh no, it's all good. Honestly, I need a better system to traffic people from YouTube to my Discord.
Mankind knew that they duel one. Let's rock.
Oh, double. Respect it. Right, no meter, hey? Alright, let's go. Thank you, chap. Oh, I could have killed. All right, let's go. I did a neat Luna thing too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, am I dead? I might actually be dead. Oh, okay. Let's BRCN, be a little aggressive. I think I'm dead now. Unless... Okay. Let's go. Yeah, as someone mentioned, I think chat mentioned this, or somebody did, I think DBC loop, from practicing against regular Kai, practicing against robo-ky. I cannot escape the husband, one way or another. Alright. I think I'm still alive. Okay, it's okay. Shit. Oh shit. Oh, I should have been able to scout that out. Yeah. I canceled to... Well, I mean, I canceled, but I should have been able to recognize that was a burst, so I didn't need to... Wings of Light there. Good move, 5H. Shit. Okay. All right. Shit. Oh. That's -6 at that point. All right. Okay. Man, I kind of want to play Robert Kyle right now, too. Not gonna lie. My dash block games look right there at robo-ky. I'll get there. I'll get there, and then you'll shut me down. I'll have nothing. Dash block. Let's back off. No! He's so fast. So fast on the dash. Okay, it's PRC. Oh, I'm dead though. Nice. Do you think Asuka should be the next Battle Pass skin? I don't think anyone should be. But yeah, it's hard to know. I mean, it's definitely not Kai, Soul, Dizzy, or Ino. That's for sure. I'm not too sure. Nice conversion, look at that. Yo, Electric Guitar, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, I was wondering what animation that was. I'm like, what is he doing there? 6H apparently. Oh, I should have not done this. Oh, the backwards hitbox. Oh. We're going in. Alright, I gotta lock in here. deserve this. Ah! Nice. Robert Kyle. My lower back's killing me from last week's of work. Too much heavy lifting. Damn, you gotta take it easy, man. I know it's easy for me to say that because I'm not doing what you're doing, but gotta make sure we take care of our bodies. I'm just gonna hit him with Kill Sword. Alright. Space Stain, he's got burst. Electric Guitar, you're carrying the team. Heavy lifting. Lower back, your back's hurt because you're lifting. Carrying the team too hard, man. It almost sounds like he's saying Frus Roda, right? Like, from the Skyrim series. So it sounds like to me anyway. Frus Roda. And then sometimes when Dizzy does this move, it sounds like she's saying, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Kind of want to bust up the robo-ky too. I've said that a few times. I should just commit to it. Combos. What did I kill, right? Yeah. Damn, what a good move. It was 2K2D into Amamamama or 2K2D into command grab, right? Seems like it. Oh, I shouldn't try to go under. And then it's when you get the what is it, the whatchamacallit, the electric scooter in the corner, cancel it into H into I guess carpet, and then 2S. Yo, Prawn, how's it going, man? What's up? How you doing? How's your Angie there, Braun?
Duel 2.
I'm down for a set. Yeah, sure. Do a quick one after this, and then I gotta get to work. Oh, okay. FD to clear the grab situation. Okay, gotcha. Oh shit. Nice big one would be good there, like a big home run bat. Mess it up. No! What am I doing? I could have just killed if I didn't do that. That's funny. Oh boy. And alright. Oh, I could have just killed. It's okay. It's okay. Alright. Space Danny, my hero. GG's. I want to do one quick set with Braun, and then I'm gonna start getting ready for work here. But GG's. That was very educational. So right now, Braun, I'm on East Coast number 2. Appreciate it there, man. Hey, excuse me. Always a pleasure there. Yeah, always a pleasure. My hero. Level 1, negative 6 on block. Okay, gotcha.
Are you ready?
So maybe we'll do a quick first to 3. Are we stuck? Oh, I think we're stuck. Yeah, I'll go to you, Braun. I'm getting that weird glitch. needs to spray away. There we go. Oh, it's nice and bright outside. You can probably see the sun reflecting on my face here. Let me just turn down the camera a little bit. There we go. Ah, wah, wah, wah. Fush Roda. That's what he says, right?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh shit. Throw. Okay. Hi, Will. How's it going? That skin is truly beautiful. Thank you.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
First. Go there. Alright. I think I could have killed with that grab. Or at least I should have RC'd it for more, for better setup. Seeing it in action, I'm glad I bought it. Just gotta wait for the weakness to drop. Let's go.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I was afraid that fish would ruin it all, but it was okay.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Okay. Alright. I gotta keep the momentum up. The thing about Braun is that he's really good at shifting momentum, so I gotta keep the keep warm. If I give Braun any chance, he's so good he'll take it. It's all part of the plan. We're just getting hit so that we get more burst. Facts. Better to close out. Better to give him that quickly. Okay.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
I'm gonna try burst bait here. Okay. All right. Whew. The power of the dizzy skin. Arbron, GG's. I do have to work in 40 minutes. I'm entertaining the idea of another first to 3 or another just one more for real. But I gotta go. I got work in 40 minutes and I haven't had breakfast yet, so I gotta grab some Timmy's or some McDonald's. But yeah, you'll be back. Sounds good, man. GG's. And you'll be back to kick my ass. I know that. Like I said, when I'm up 2 against Braun, I need to carry that momentum because Braun is a very smart and strong player, and he will come back if I just let up a little bit of pressure. So we just got to keep the pressure going and going and going. Yeah, because he'll see a crack in my confidence if I drop something, and then he'll take full advantage of it, as any good player would. But let's go ahead and raid somebody right now. Right, you guys have a good day. Chap, have a good day. Ron, have a good day. Selfie, how's it going? Have a good day as well. Let us... You know, I'm gonna raid Genmu. I know Genmu is gonna leave soon, but gotta do it. Alright, you guys have a good day, and I'll see y'all next time. Alright, take care, everybody.